Okay, before we start out, at any carburetors, fuel pressure got to be 3 pounds or less. And you accomplish that by putting a regulator between the pump and the carburetor. Don't make a difference what kind of pump you got to have a regulator. Unless your car is a 2000 or newer, and it'll come built with a regulator in it. Okay, here we have, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, a Edelbrock made in United States of America. Yay! This in here is a 1405, which means it's 600 CFM with a manual choke. Now most of the people that buy these don't even bother to put a cable on them, but in order to make it work. This one here and all Edelbrocks have universal linkage. You can put a Chevrolet pin in there, you can put a Chrysler pin in there, you can put a General Motors pin in there, you can bolt on a Holly linkage, which gives you the automatic transmission. Pretty universal carburetor. First of all, we're going to start it up. We're going to do a test. Now, this thing's all been rebuilt. It tells you what we do. Ultrasonic clean them. We repowder coat them. And man, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. We love them. Good enough to eat. And then, you got your vacuum ports. I'm going to tell you where they go because you know where they go. We're going to start it up and do a test. This is exactly like if you start it up in your driveway or your garage. No, you don't want to start it in the garage. You might get fumed up. Or you can start it in your parking spot. You got one of them $25 parking spots in New York. You see right there? I mean, a little bit of dirt in my hand, but I'm trying to show you that you don't have to touch the carburetor to start it. You don't have to hand choke it. You don't have to do anything. It just starts right up. Okay, first of all, we're going to rev it up a little bit here. Now, all the time, we're watching all these gauges. Every time we do that, we're watching those gauges. I might have to occasionally turn on the air and the auxiliary water pump because it's really hot in this shop with these motors running. But what we're doing, we're watching this one, that one, this one, that one, which has got probes inside the engine and the exhaust system telling us what that carburetor is doing besides sitting there burning gas. It tells us what it does at low RPM, medium RPM, and high RPM. Now here's the big thing. We got a dynamometer built, special built for carburetor testing. And you can put it in here. What this does, this puts a load on it just like you're driving her down the road. Okay, we're going to put a load on this one here. I'm going to put about a 10,000 pound load, which means the load of the car, about 4 big sumo wrestlers in the front seat and back seat. And they're hauling all their equipment behind them as they're going to go to a wrestling match or go to the Olympics. And they just got done eating at Subway, and they each got three 12-inchers and a salad and a gallon of root beer. That's how we got this car loaded down. Are you ready to go, boys and girls, to see how this carburetor is going to go? Watch it closely. Here goes. Now, we have a limiter over here we can kick on for RPM. This here will tell us right on up. This will tell us how many RPM that thing will put out, foot-pounds of torque. There it is. Put out its maximum torque at about 3,500 RPM. But I imagine this carburetor would turn 5,000-6,000 easy. It went over 550 foot-pounds of torque. We're looking closely at these power valves to make sure that they're open and closing like they're stood. We're going to take it out of gear, shut it off. We're going to put it up for sale. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And God bless America.